Alright, here we are for Lone Star Mopars. Going to try to document the pop that comes from the late model Challenger. I think the LX vehicles have it as well. Tends to be a cold weather issue only. As you can see, it's January 4th, 6/18. Our intake air right now is 62. That's definitely not the case. It's 33 degrees outside. With the wind, it's a bit cooler than that. This happens. First time it happened was actually this past wintering, I think probably like November, December, when we had a pretty cold day. I drive this car daily. You know, it's only got 6,900 miles on it, so under 7,000. It's of course here in the Mopar 10. I'm actually going to throw the car in reverse. It's an automatic, of course. Being the Mopar 10, it is a super track pack. Not sure if that has anything to do with it, but the way I park at work, you know, there's cement poles ahead of me. Obviously, I have to back up. So we're just going to pack the car out. This would basically be the same thing, you know, if you're in a straight slot at the mall or a school, whatever you might be doing. But I'm going to back it up and see if we can get that pop again. Okay, so just did it one time that time. Yesterday, had about 7 or 8, had about 7 or 8 the day before as well. We're going to go ahead and pull back in here. It's prior to 2 nights ago, I had trouble replicating it. I'm going to see if we can do it again. We've got the car in reverse, and here we go. That's a lot farther than I usually back up, but I just wanted to see if it would keep going. 2001 Ram, back it up the same way, has never done this. 74 Duster, same thing. 69 Charger, parked in the same forward position, swung out the exact same way, never had this problem. Reason I'm recording this, you can actually find this online. People complain about this. It's apparently a pretty common problem. However, thanks to the lackluster network of dealerships, some people get it blown off. You know, they'll take it in, they can't replicate the problem, they don't really care to, they don't want to, you know, work on your car, do anything under warranty. For the people that have decent dealerships, which if you do, you're pretty lucky. Those are very, very hard to come by, particularly the service end. But essentially what happens, each dealership seems to diagnose a different issue. Some blame it on the sidewall of the tires, for some it's a control arm bushing, some it's a sway bar end-link bushing, some it's the you know, washer, you know, people have pointed out on forums. For other people it's the motor mount. Some people have replaced the entire front cradle. A few dealerships have tried and tried, to their credit, which again is very, very rare. Certainly not the case here where I'm at. In fact, I'm scared to take the car to them because they've been known to steal parts from people. That's another story for another day. But the bottom line is people try different things. You know, like I said, one dealership will blame the sidewall, another will blame control arm, some will replace control arms, some change bushings. It's very rare that it actually gets resolved. And again, I'm going to do it one more time. The car's warmed up a bit here. Coolant showing 147. We're going to back out. There was 5. That was not cut near as much as I usually do. Got somebody pulling into the parking lot here. But again, just wanted to get this recorded, kind of showcase to everybody what the car does exactly in the cold. And hopefully, you know, this will help get the problem out there. I'm actually going to forward this to the top of Chrysler, if at all possible. Don't know if they'll watch it or pay attention to it, but I would like an answer. This is something there's no way in the world I could take this to a local dealership and trust them, A, to replicate it, B, to listen to me, or C, to genuinely care about resolving the issue. But like I said, here it is on YouTube. It's well documented now between the other night and tonight. It's getting progressively worse on this car. That's why I'm kind of interested in finding a solution. But like I said, stay tuned. LoneStarMopars.com. You can sign up on the forum. Everything we do is absolutely free. No moderator drama, no ads between posts. And like I said, if we figure anything out, we'll keep you posted. And hopefully we can get this resolved. Here we are in the Mopar 10, just about to leave work again. Just recorded about a 5-minute segment on this. I'm just going to do it. I think this will be like the 5th time in a row tonight. Throw the car. We were in drive, of course, because I just pulled back up. You see there, I have a lot of people ask me what the backup camera looks like at night. That's it. If you don't like the grid, you can actually take it off. Since it is cold, that kind of fluctuation you see there is actually the exhaust spitting out. And then that bright light, that is sadly, there's a billboard up there behind us. That's just kind of what it looks like. But if it was dark, you'd see it. In fact, I'll actually keep the camera here. Parking lot's pretty well lit, but I think once we get away from that excessively bright billboard, you'll kind of get a feel for that. But main thing in this video, aside from the backup light, or backup cams at night, since so many people have asked, is just the sound of the car backing up. And there you have it. I guess we can't really get away from that here. There's the splash screen I'm putting on the head unit. Actually looks really good in my opinion. Backup camera, when we don't have something insanely bright behind us, it looks great. This will be the last time tonight. I'll have like 10 minutes of this crap I can edit and upload for everybody. But again, like I said, this is the late model Challenger here in the Mopar 10. I've never had a car do that. The issue I have is this is apparently a pretty common issue, and there's really no definitive answer as to what causes it or how to resolve it, and that's what amazes me. That's what frustrates me, and that's why I'm taking the time to video this, upload it, put it on Lone Star Mopars, Mopar 10 registry. I'll throw it up there too. I've actually got several M10 owners that daily drive their cars northwest and the northeast. I'm sure some of the Canadian guys do it too, just haven't been in touch with them. I think I've seen instances. I'm not really big on the late model forums. Just waste your time more often than not. But I've seen instances of it where it's not a super track pack car. That's what the Mopar 10 has. It is an automatic, as you can kind of see there. But it does have the super track pack. So, like I've said in the other recordings, people blame it on everything from the sidewall to the control arm bushings. But there's never a definitive answer. And that's, like I said, what bothers me and why we're taking the time to post this up, see if we can resolve anything. But again, it's really easy for me to replicate it now. There for a while it would happen the first time I back out, and then I could never replicate it, which is why I hadn't recorded it. That means to me it's progressively getting worse. It's actually, I know it's 33 now, but back in November, December, we had some days much, much colder than this with the really bad north wind. So that said, here it is. I'll put all 3 of these videos together probably into one. We'll kind of see if we can't make any progress. So stay tuned for that. LoneStarMopars.com. You can sign up on the forum, absolutely free, and hopefully we can push this, get it resolved with a definitive answer, and finally put this issue to rest for anyone that wishes to take care of it. So thanks for watching. Alright, it is Tuesday, January 15th, 6:20 p.m. Leaving work. It's 28 degrees, as you can see there. Didn't plan to record today until I just backed up, and it was the absolute worst the popping has ever been. It's been real cold lately, like I said, to the problem's credit. But that said, it was colder yesterday. I left considerably later. Sun was already completely down. We're going to throw it in reverse and see if it'll do like it did last time. Well, that was like 10 or 11 of them, and they're actually getting stronger. It's kind of a cool shot there with the exhaust and the backup camera. But the thing is, it used to just kind of be an audible pop that first time it happened. I honestly just thought like there was, a stick of angle iron or channel behind me or something, and actually got out of the car looking for something that I ran over. What I've noticed here lately is that you feel them. They're getting pretty dadgum pronounced. It's almost like you're going over a, retired railroad track in Mexico or something. But like I said, this is another case of it. This will be a shorter version, won't ramble on about it. But that's pretty much unacceptable, and the worst part is no one can give you a definitive answer as to what causes it and how to remedy it. So until that happens, we're going to continue to document this. As always, thanks for watching. Check out LoneStarMopars.com for more.